I get the pleasure to introduce to you guys Bryant and Carolyn. The way I met them was really great. They were actually a referral to Mercedes, and we did a field training appointment with Mercedes, and they became clients first. The exact same day, we talked about the recruiting opportunity. So they became clients, and then they both became recruits too. So when I met them, I remember I talked to Peter right after, and I was like, I'm so excited. They were like, they remind me of us when we first got started, because we also became clients and right away joined the business too. And I still remember something Brian said when we first met was, hey, if we're not on track for retirement now, can we just get licensed with you and then make that extra money here? And worst case, I can put that money towards my retirement and we'll have over $1 million, right? Or, best case, we can both like get really good at this. Carolyn can quit her job. I can quit my job. Like we can go full time. And it was just so refreshing to have somebody who is so coachable. They're the most kind-hearted people ever, like such good people who just want to make an impact on this world. So it's always really refreshing to have somebody on our team like that. And they've been a pleasure to work with. It's never been anything but smiles anytime we work. So I'm really, really proud of them. We fought till like 2 a.m., right, to get this promotion. So you guys get to hear from them today, the first time, but not the last time. So
thank you guys again for the opportunity to be here. We just kind of want to do a really quick here, just kind of recap of kind of how we got here, who we are, and what we're looking forward to do. So this is kind of just our journey we want to share with you guys. Sorry, my name is Bryant. This is my wife, Carolyn. And on the screen here, this is our little one, Elliot, too. So pretty much we're just going to talk about kind of who we are. Like I said, we're Bryant and Carolyn. And a little bit about us. I actually serve as a youth pastor as well. We're still working full time somewhere in the secular world. But eventually the dream, the goal is going to be to kind of do this full time. That's the goal here we got here. So kind of looking through this here, the what here is that we want to educate families and as many people as we can. And kind of as we got into Primerica, there's so much value that we've really gained here, so much knowledge and so much just the team here, the people we've been able to work with is so incredible and so amazing. So we're just so thankful for that opportunity. So where do we want to do this? And the where is really in any place that will allow us, whether it's virtual, Zoom, Teams, Outlook, all that kind of stuff. Phone calls, availability is crucial to what we do. We have to make ourselves available at all times. And again, Peter and you guys have exemplified that. I mean, we're late hours, we're there working with us. So availability is so key. Have to have that. And when now, the time is now. There's no better time than the present to start right now to kick that off. And so how, like I said, we serve the church, and so God for us is very important. So the help of God, and foremost also aligning ourselves with our trainer. Again, Peter and Tia. We could not have done that without being with them. Again, them fighting with us. I mean, these are some of the most genuine people that you'll ever meet too. And so we're thankful that we've been connected with them, and are going to stay connected with them throughout this journey. And again, we want to say a huge thank you to Mercedes, because you started this off for us. And you were there and you introduced us to everybody, and you're always there for us too. So thank you so very much. And so moving on here from this, we just kind of wanted to recap kind of why we thought that those 5 W's were important. The who you are, you have to know who you are and what you're doing. And from there, what are you here to do in Primerica? And these are going to be different for you. This is kind of, again, for us, we're here to educate families and to, make an impact on lives. And where are we going to do this? Well, like we said, this can be accomplished anywhere. I mean, the world we live in, the technology that's available, it can happen anywhere that you allow it to happen. And when, and then the what. It all goes together. The when are we going to accomplish this? Those goals that you set out to hit milestones and landmarks. To Peter and T again, you guys are coaching us. And you said, hey, this is your guys' month. And so that's exactly what it was. And so now we got this very, very big stepping stone. And from there, the how you're going to accomplish it, how you're going to get all these goals accomplished. And so those are just the 5 W's that to us were very important to have. And so again, just making yourself available and vulnerable also we thought was very important. Because again, you got to make yourself available to people, again, to your trainer, to everybody that you are coming in contact with, and then also being vulnerable, because we didn't know anything about this when we first started. Financial services, this was very, just the whole thing was very foreign to us. And so there's some vulnerability there that we had to take on. We don't know anything, but we're just going to dive right in. And so again, thank you, Peter and Tia, so very much, and everybody here for all the training, everything you guys do. It's really important. And so with that, we just want to leave these with you guys. And hopefully it might help you here with what you guys do. I mean, a lot of you guys here are veterans. A lot of you guys are a lot more experienced than us. So we just want to take in as much as we can so we can get to where you guys are and keep going further beyond. So again, family, just some impacts we've made so far. My mom was a client, a little bit about her. She works for 20 years for a company, and they'd gotten bought out, and then she had life insurance through them. And when they got bought out, she had a little extra coverage. They told her, well, they're letting her go. And so basically you can keep the coverage, we got to pay more money. And so unfortunately she couldn't pay the money. And so she lost her coverage. Fast forward, she got a new job and she, we were working here and she said, hey, I want to come to you guys because I don't want to get burned again. And so that's a big win for us because they're able to help my mom. My sisters are younger than me. They're in their 20s. My youngest sister is 18 at college. And we sat with her for the opportunity, but also the investment portion. She's 18 and 35 years from now, she starts her investment track. She could retire at about like 53. And so that's huge because that's information that I'm like, man, I wish I knew at 18. So again, it's just a big way that we can be a blessing and help others and just share what we know. So this generation also we don't really know that. I mean, we didn't know it until we got here. And so there's a big market, there's a big need for what we do. And so that's just what we want to share with you guys. And again, a huge thank you to this team. Again, Peter and Tia, we couldn't have done this without you guys. So we love you guys. And so thank you again.